Football, the beautiful game, is a sport that has captured the hearts of millions around the world. Its history is a story of passion, competition, and innovation, spanning centuries and continents. From its humble beginnings to its current status as the most popular sport on the planet, football has evolved and adapted to become a symbol of community, identity, and excellence. The origins of football can be traced back to ancient civilizations, where versions of the game were played using balls made of animal bladders and various other materials. These games were often played as part of religious ceremonies or as a means of training for warfare, and they were enjoyed by people of all ages and social classes. Over time, football began to take on a more structured form, with organized competitions and rules. In medieval England, for example, football was played between rival villages and towns, with the aim of scoring a goal by kicking the ball into a specific target. These early versions of the game were often violent and chaotic, with little regard for safety or fair play. It wasn't until the 19th century that football began to take on the form that we recognize today. In 1863, the Football Association was formed in England, and it was here that the modern rules of the game were established. This included the use of a round ball, the introduction of penalties for fouls, and the creation of the offside rule. The popularity of football continued to grow throughout the 20th century as the sport spread across Europe and beyond. The World Cup, first held in 1930, became the pinnacle of international competition, with countries from around the globe competing for the coveted trophy. In the decades that followed, football became a global phenomenon, with fans and players alike embracing the beauty and excitement of the game. Today, football is played at every level, from small local clubs to the biggest stadiums in the world. It is a sport that brings people together, crossing cultural and social boundaries to create a sense of community and belonging. From the streets of Brazil to the stadiums of Europe, football is a symbol of passion, skill, and perseverance, inspiring millions to strive for excellence and to chase their dreams. The history of football is a rich and fascinating story, spanning centuries and continents. From its humble beginnings to its current status as the most popular sport in the world, football has captured the hearts and minds of millions, inspiring us to be the best that we can be, both on and off the pitch. As we look to the future, it is clear that football will continue to evolve and grow, bringing people together and inspiring us all to reach for greatness. Football, the beautiful game, has captured the imagination of millions around the world. From the hallowed grounds of Old Trafford to the storied streets of Milan, the sport has produced some of the most famous teams in sporting history. These teams are more than just collections of players. They are symbols of passion, tradition, and excellence, representing the very best that football has to offer. Manchester United, one of the most iconic teams in the world, has a rich history that spans over a century. Founded in 1878, the club has won a record 20 English League titles, as well as 3 European Cups. The legendary manager Sir Alex Ferguson led the team to unprecedented success in the 1990s and 2000s, with players like Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, and Cristiano Ronaldo becoming household names around the world. Manchester United is more than just a football team. It is a symbol of Manchester's resilience and spirit, a testament to the power of sport to bring people together. Real Madrid, the most successful team in European football history, has a glittering record of 13 Champions League titles, as well as 34 La Liga titles. The club's Galacticos era, which featured stars like Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo, and David Beckham, was a period of unparalleled success and glamour. Real Madrid is a symbol of Spanish footballing heritage, and its iconic white kit is instantly recognizable around the world. Barcelona, the team that has dominated Spanish football in recent years, is known for its possession-based style of play and its academy system, which has produced some of the world's best players, including Lionel Messi, Xavi, and Andres Iniesta. The club has won 26 La Liga titles and 5 European Cups, and its motto, "More than a club," reflects its role as a symbol of Catalan identity and independence. AC Milan, the most successful team in Italian football history, has won 18 Serie A titles and 7 European Cups. The club has a rich tradition of producing world-class defenders, including Franco Baresi and Paolo Maldini, and its red and black stripes are among the most iconic in the sport. AC Milan is more than just a football team. It is a symbol of Italian style, elegance, and excellence. Finally, There is Bayern Munich, the most successful team in German football history, with 31 Bundesliga titles and 6 European Cups. The club's recent success under manager Pep Guardiola and its iconic Allianz Arena stadium have made it a global brand with a fan base that spans the globe. Bayern Munich is a symbol of German efficiency, organization, and excellence, and its famous red kit is instantly recognizable to football fans around the world. The most famous football teams in the world are more than just collections of players and trophies. They are symbols of passion, tradition, and excellence. Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, AC Milan, and Bayern Munich are just a few of the teams that have captured the hearts and minds of millions of fans around the world, inspiring us to strive for greatness and to believe in the power of sport to bring people together. Football, the beautiful game, has produced some of the most iconic and influential figures in sporting history. These players are more than just athletes. They are cultural icons and legends in their own right, inspiring generations of fans and shaping the sport as we know it today. Here are just a few of the most famous football players in history. Pelé, the Brazilian superstar, is widely regarded as the greatest football player of all time. He won 3 World Cups with Brazil, and his unique blend of skill, speed, and creativity sets new standards for the sport. Pelé is a symbol of Brazilian footballing heritage, and his name is synonymous with excellence and success. Diego Maradona, the Argentine legend, was a genius on the pitch, with a style of play that combined grace, power, and unparalleled skill. His infamous Hand of God goal in the 1986 World Cup, and his stunning solo effort against England in the same tournament, are among the most iconic moments in football history. Maradona's influence on the sport cannot be overstated, and his legacy will endure for generations to come. Lionel Messi, the Argentine maestro, has taken the sport to new heights with his astonishing feats of skill and athleticism. He has won countless individual awards, including 7 Ballon d'Or titles, and his record-breaking achievements on the pitch have made him a global icon. Messi is a symbol of modern footballing excellence, and his impact on the sport will be felt for many years to come. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese powerhouse, is known for his explosive speed, physicality, and deadly accuracy in front of goal. He has won 5 Ballon d'Or titles, and his rivalry with Messi has defined a generation of footballing greatness. Ronaldo is a symbol of determination and resilience, and his work ethic and commitment to excellence have inspired millions of fans around the world. Zinedine Zidane, the French magician, was a player of rare elegance and grace, with a technique and vision that set him apart from his peers. He won the World Cup with France in 1998, and his performances in the tournament, including his 2 goals in the final, established him as one of the greatest players of his generation. Zidane is a symbol of artistic expression and creativity, and his legacy as a player and a coach will endure for many years to come. The most famous football players in history are more than just athletes. They are cultural icons and legends who have inspired generations of fans around the world. Pelé, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, and Zidane are just a few of the players who have left an indelible mark on the sport, and their influence on the game will continue to be felt for many years to come. These players are symbols of excellence, inspiration, and passion, and their legacy will endure as long as the game of football itself. Football stadiums are more than just structures for playing the beautiful game. They are cultural landmarks, symbols of the passion and dedication that fans have for their teams, and embodiments of the spirit and history of the sport itself. Here are just a few of the most famous stadiums in football history. The Maracanã Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is one of the most iconic football stadiums in the world. It has hosted countless international tournaments, including the 1950 World Cup, which drew over 200,000 fans and remains the largest attendance in football history. The stadium's imposing structure and unique atmosphere make it a symbol of Brazil's rich footballing heritage and the passion of its fans. Wembley Stadium in London, England, is another famous football stadium that has hosted some of the sport's most historic moments. It has hosted numerous FA Cup and League Cup finals, as well as the 1966 World Cup final, in which England won its only major international tournament. Wembley's distinctive arch and rich history make it a cultural icon and a symbol of English football. The Camp Nou Stadium in Barcelona, Spain, is the largest stadium in Europe and home to one of the most famous football clubs in the world, FC Barcelona. It has hosted numerous international matches and European Cup finals, and its unique design and atmosphere make it a symbol of the passion and dedication of Boca's fans, as well as the club's proud history of success and innovation. The Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, Mexico, is another iconic football stadium that has hosted some of the most memorable moments in football history. It has hosted two World Cup finals in 1970 and 1986, and its unique design, including a volcanic rock wall and an elevated playing surface, make it a symbol of Mexico's vibrant football culture and the passion of its fans. The San Siro Stadium in Milan, Italy, is home to two of the most successful and iconic football clubs in the world, AC Milan and Inter Milan. It has hosted numerous international matches and European Cup finals, and its distinctive design, with its four towering floodlights, make it a symbol of Italian footballing tradition and the fierce rivalry between these two great clubs. Football stadiums are more than just structures for playing the game. They are cultural landmarks, symbols of passion, and embodiments of the history and spirit of the sport. The Maracanã, Wembley, Camp Nou, Estadio Azteca, and San Siro stadiums are just a few of the most famous and iconic football stadiums in history, each with its unique design, atmosphere, and cultural significance. These stadiums are symbols of the love and devotion that fans have for the beautiful game, and their legacy will endure for generations to come. In reflecting upon the history of football, its most famous teams, players, and stadiums, we see a sport that has truly captured the hearts and minds of people all over the world. From the earliest days of its development, football has evolved into a cultural phenomenon that transcends borders, languages, and ideologies. The famous teams of football represent not only the pursuit of excellence and the relentless pursuit of victory, but also the pride, identity, and loyalty that fans have for their clubs. The most famous football players embody the virtuosity, skill, and passion that define the sport, and they serve as role models for countless aspiring young athletes around the world. The stadiums of football, in turn, represent the cultural landmarks and symbols of the sport's rich history and vibrant culture. From the iconic Maracanã to the towering San Siro, these structures are testaments to the enduring legacy of football and the devotion of its fans. In essence, football is more than just a game. It is a way of life that has touched the lives of millions of people around the world. Whether we are watching the world's best players compete in a fierce match, supporting our favorite team in the stadium, or simply kicking a ball around with friends, football has become an integral part of our global community. As we look to the future of football, we can be sure that it will continue to inspire, unite, and captivate generations of people around the world. With its rich history, diverse cultures, and passionate fans, football remains a symbol of hope, joy, and unity for all who love the beautiful game.